Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, I am doing my toes. Desperately need it done. You'll see my cats going out of frame, so of course they have to be right there anytime I'm doing anything. I do hard gel on my toes, so I'm just going to show that process. And I'll jump back on if I feel like anything needs to be further explained. But other than that, enjoy. So as you could see previously, I was using a sanding band to just rough up that surface. I had already removed the previous product, which I thought I filmed, and I just didn't actually hit record. So I had already removed the product that was on before, and then I just went in with my sanding band, and now I'm going in with the cuticle bit, and I'm just kind of getting, obviously around the cuticle area, but then I'm also getting like any dead skin on the side walls and on the top. Well, the top to me. The top of my nail. Bottom of it, I don't know. I feel like everyone says it different. The part of my nail that's, where the free edge is. If that makes any sense. So now I'm just going in with my cuticle nippers. And I believe next I'll be stretching because, oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Any of you do your own toenails, especially if you do the whole process with any kind of product like acrylic or hard gel, polygel, anything where it's more than just painting your toenails. Oh my gosh. It is a process, and I definitely needed to stretch. And from what I recall this time, I don't always get like this, but the next day I was sore afterwards. Like my legs were sore and my hips. So that might just mean I need to stretch and work out more. I don't know. So now I'm just going in with a little bit coarser of a bit, technically a carbide bit. But yeah, I'm not doing that on all the nails, just because of the way my toes are shaped, this pinky toe, oh, here I am stretching, the pinky toe, it gets really like calloused. So yeah, that's why I was using that bit for that. Now I'm just mixing my hard gel to get the color that I want. Adding a little bit of white in there. A little bit of lavender to get that undertone like I want it. We'll get there eventually. Here we go. Now we are applying base coat. When I'm doing my toenails, I don't typically use primer. I have before, but it's not necessary. They stay on just fine without it. And I don't really ever have any lifting or anything. So yeah, I also forgot to film this part where I'd already put the hard gel on. But yeah, as you can see, I put it on and then I used my little liner brush to just help. I needed to add more. I try to look at it from all the different angles as much as possible when you're all curled up like that. But yeah. So I did forget to explain this one part, which I'm sure you can see and know what's going on, but I do have the little light that I use for dual forms or Gel X. My mind is blank on what it's actually called, but anyway, yeah. It's easier when you're doing hard gel, I find, instead of going in and out of the light every single time, which is, a little bit harder when you're all crunched up like that. It is easier, I find, to use that little light to just flash cure in between. So yeah. And then here I'm just taking my sanding band to smooth everything out. And I also go underneath the nail. Just gives it a clean, crisp look. So once I'm done with the sanding portion. Yeah, kind of dust everything off. As you can see there, I kind of go back over any spots that I feel like need more of a touch up. And then of course I use my hand file, which you only see a little portion of that. At that point I was so done. I was over filming as well. I just wanted to be done with it and be able to stretch out. Anyway, yeah, I just use my hand file and you'll see a little bit of it. I go along the sides. Yeah, I go on the top, I go along the sides just to make sure everything's like as straight as possible. I'm not too particular about my shape being like, I don't even know what it's called, that like inverted look. I don't know. That curve, like this really deep C curve, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I just like mine to be straight on top. So yeah, this next part, I don't know what the technical term for this look is. I really like it. Just with a straight line on top. I guess it's just a straight French line. I've heard it called a Brazilian French, but I don't know if that's correct. So if anyone knows, let me know. I'm not sure. Yeah, now we're applying the top coat. And that is pretty much all. Actually, after this, I forgot to film this part, but whenever I'm done with the top coat, I also go back with a sanding band underneath the toenail, that is, to just clean everything up a little extra, make sure there's no polish or anything stuck to my skin. But anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye.